Yeah, man, trying to find my lighter. Yeah, man, let's start this with, let's get a view first, view check, you know what I'm saying? This open space water. Let's get a view check. I ain't been on in a minute. Brainstorming on the next prospects. Of my story. This is where it's gonna be the opening scene. Well, it's really the second scene, but it's kind of like the opening scene in the credits to Lobster King. So the credits are gonna start with this. It's also gonna be a scene ending at the end of this path. Over there's the water of that boat. So the boats, it's gonna be a speedboat involved with the getaway. That direction, that's like basically Nova Scotia type of stuff. Iceland and shit. Of course over there is Plymouth. That's Duxbury way over there towards Boston, Mass, New Hampshire, that way. But this is the Pacific. So this is where the story gonna start. I'm gonna pull over when I get up here so I can find my lighter. So this would be the story, Lobster King. So you want to get this script, check me out. It's called Lobster King. I got a lot of different little thrillers that I can mesh in different ways, but this one is about overfishing the seas. Got a killer. He runs around killing. I can't give you too much because you might think you can write it yourself. But, you can get the idea, still want to have the fundamentals of the dialogue, which would be the main strength of it. And I see that a lot. I see ideas in TV, really I should say in movies, they be having some good visuals. And what I get out of that, pardon me for this film talk that's connected to this art talk, which is connected to this people talk. You heard? So, we good here? Can I pull over so I can get a light? Where my light at? Smell blueberry on the seat. Got me a little iced tea in there. So this art talk, they're not finishing these stories because they sometimes where they came from their heart. They're in these positions of film. I got you got these cameras, and I appreciate y'all. And you got this technology, and you worked your way to get there, and that's part of the art, and that's part of the business. And I get it, I'm just saying, talk to me for some consulting, man. I charge a fee to get that writing right. So this would be Lobster King, So overfishing the seas, real quick, Wampanoagians, real quick, killer, want to do people like that. Real quick, detective on that trail, end up following that trail from here all the way to the mountains, White Mountains. Real quick, a hunt. It gets lured in real quick. Notice there's salt in the little chambers. Notice that's what they've been feeling, thought it was dirt. Real quick, they've been lured. Real quick, that's close to the ending. Real quick, you learn it's more than one killer. Real quick, crazy Nana at the beginning had offspring. Real quick, and they kind of lost it because she about 88, about her time to go, and she had enough of police harassing her up in them New Hampshire back roads where they was connected to them woods and had things going on. Real quick, Lobster King. I just telling y'all, see this little sunny thing? I'll pull over so I can see. This is where I'm going to write some of the footage and get in the element of the story while I'm doing the dialogue for the particular scene that happens here. But this scene is more closer to the rising climax / ending. It's not the ending, but it gets you to the ending, this scene. And it's got to be done right. The dialogue, it got to be convincing. So I'll probably be one of my first shoots will be out here to get that scene, and then I wanted to, of course, that it's going to be some action to go with something that happens in the you know, the ride in the, you know, the body of the film, somewhere about, you know, midway through, where, you know, a captive almost gets away and they're gonna get chased through this. This is a bird beach over there that you see. Nobody can get over there. Used to be able to pull over right here, but they must want to stop people. But you know what I'm saying? I can pull over. Don't say I can't, because I'll pull over. God damn it. I'll get out. And I'll pull over. You can pull up signs. Signs don't stop me from pulling over. Plus, I need a lighter. Shoot. But anyway, being entertained, back to Lobster King. So I want y'all to stay tuned. If you need that right and you're looking for something to take you out of that element, you know, it's not too hard of a script. Going for the New England market, from Wampanoag. Detective, I would like him to be somewhat like Irish or Italian, but I prefer, you go that light, let's see it, bang. Prefer Irish. That's why I'm looking at the detective. He's gonna have to make this trip over here to do his investigation. Not gonna really get nothing out of it, but he's gonna get the idea out of it, because he's gonna look at the sea over here. You can't see it when we run through that marsh right over there. See it be open, you know. You know what I'm talking about? Let me get a light on. If I can find where to put my puff puff. Yeah, right here, you know. That's where I put my mind on. I bring my, you know, you see them, I'm getting that with my camera, I'm sitting that, see that bird, how the hawks fly, catch that, all of that motion, beautiful. Just sit out there with the tripod, try to catch my characters walking, because it's a lot of silhouette scenes. I might go on a barrage of them just so I can have more than enough. But you know, I really like, I'm talking about like a wetsuit coming out the marsh, that type of shit at night, pulling maybe a boat up. So it'd be tough. Gotta figure out how to get the boat over there real quick. Nobody paying attention. I get to monitor it a little bit. See, that's blocked off. That person probably works. See, they got the stop sign. Got a stop sign too. I can pretend. Yeah, got a stop sign. This is how it first starts. You know, I go get the scene, get a part of the environment. I've been wrote the story, but I haven't written it as a script. So I want to outline a few as a script, so I can have them to go get it while I'm in writing mode. And then when I get in production mode, I got to be like, oh, I'm going to write this. I got most of it written out, enough to politic with it, where I only got to throw you all the details yet. But, you know, get your writing on, man. That's Lobster King, man. There's a few stories that derive from the same concept. Another one's called Warren Hall. That's the same concept, slightly different. Gonna shoot it different. More scary than a thriller. More scary, that type of, that'll be Warren Hall. That's more close to the Chelsea Borders storage unit. Get it? Warren Hall. Haul people away. Can't give you too much of that because you can write around that on, but it's kind of like Us. They stole my idea, but back to why you need us writers. See, you can have the idea, these concepts, but you got to finish the writing. And not only do you got to finish the writing, you got to finish it amongst the confusion of the script, the editors, and all of that. So you give it to them so tight, no matter how much they shake. That's why I like to be a somewhat part of the writing, because I got to say, hold up, you need this then. If you're going to do that to it, I don't know. I'm not sure if you should take the story. You're losing it. How much you paying for it? You know, how much you paying to you know, sabotage your idea because of productions and maneuvering limitations or necessities or whatever. You know, how much you gonna take from my story? you know. And they're coming, so I'm fall back. Probably need to promote it Into the Jungle. Y'all go check it. It's a good movie. Got some new camera. Take some time with the next film. Some different politics. You know, so kind of let it go a little bit. Sorry to say, I worked so hard on such a masterpiece. I don't give it no time and love. But I'm working on a novel, editing, which I should have been did. I've written that book maybe 25 years ago. Passed it around prison. That's the story. Yeah, Into the Jungle, real thing, real thing. So that's gonna be my baby. I let that marinate. You mark my words, it'll marinate and do better later as I advertise and it's settled, you know. But there's a lot of great stories out there, so I'm just amongst a million, and you know, just want to establish myself. I got a lot of cars behind me. I could let y'all go, cause I'm not a speeder. Hold on, let me let these cars go. I'm enjoying the ride. Let them go. Non, domo. Non, domo. So I went to Dunkin' Donuts. First I was going to go to this breakfast spot. I don't know if this ever happened to y'all. I was going to this breakfast spot. And so I said, yeah, I'm going to go to Dunkin' Donuts get a refill. Y'all know about the refills? So I'm like, yeah, get a refill. Couldn't find a Dunkin' Donuts, probably too far down the road. So I said, look at this breakfast spot. I'm going to go there. Bang. Man, they talking about they couldn't make me coffee. Oh, some unbelievable shit. I looking at the pots. I'm like, you can't. They say, yeah, well, we about to close like 15 minutes. So I'm thinking, so y'all about to serve me, but y'all can't make hot coffee for me. So I like to sit in the AC, as you can see, drink hot coffee. But what I chose is, because they didn't get me coffee, I got me some iced tea. That was another story, because the tea was too sweet. First they gave me unsweet tea, then they gave me some sugar diabetes tea. So I had to take water and ice, mix it together, shake it around. I'm still letting it melt to get it to a tea to where it might taste right. So I said, fuck it, I'm gonna get a beer. So I got me just one little can beer. You know, you wanna drink them when they're cold like this. Ain't really that good though. I don't know what this green thing is. This is some old school shit. I didn't know what the bottle, but it don't taste like regular. It's like they serve it flat. That's some bullshit. Because it's cold, it's barely getting the job done. So I have to take what I can get. You know? Yeah, so they had to know to give me that. They couldn't serve me coffee. And the food, it smelled good. And I noticed there was a Jamaican in the kitchen. Now, I mean, you see the area I'm in, so I was like, Jamaican? Word. I might have hit somewhere, it's food smelling good, all fresh. And I was just thrown for a loop when she just looked me in the eyes with that little, and like, you know, like basically, I'm making no coffee for you this late, 1 cup of coffee. You ain't worth no 1 cup of coffee. Boy, get out of here. She's like, I'll give you iced coffee. I can help you. I said, nah. So she said, well, do you want to make an order? And I said, nah, I'm good. I don't even understand why you weren't making coffee. And I said, so the customer don't want to make the customer coffee? He said, well, we closing in a minute. I'm like, damn. You would say that? And you mean it? Yep, she said it. And she meant it. So, I guess that's why some people don't try. And just a bitch, I can't even find that lighter that dropped in between. I hate when lighters drop in between the shit. You can't reach down there, but I got backup lighter. I'm just gonna go to my backup so I can find him. I can't get the backup. You don't go. Cool. Everybody be watching me. Am I in my life?